Hello investors, welcome to Chart Shastra. Today is day 36 of our 100-day price action challenge and market is green again today. If you look at Nifty, it is up 0.5%. In fact, Nifty Junior is almost the strongest of the day, almost 1.5% up. We saw that Nifty Junior has broken down somewhere around here and it has been struggling a lot. Now, there was a quick recovery. In fact, the last 3 days itself, the Nifty in Junior was up almost 6%. But you can see the closing today here, right? I'm zooming in. It is a bit weaker closing. That's what it usually scares me. We need to always have a very strong closing. If there is a weak closing, it means that the sellers are coming back. The same thing happening here. If you look at the Nifty and Nifty 100 chart, they are almost similar, right? All these are red days. It means that the market is opening gap up, but the closing is much weaker than the opening. This is an indication or a general trait of a bear market. Let's look at midcap too. Again, even midcap was up almost 1.5%, 1.7% in the morning. But see the closing, right? There is a lot of wick, especially on the top side of the candle. We don't want that to happen. We want some candle, something like this. See, it opens at low and closes strongly at its day hand. But look at here. It has opened somewhere here. It has respected the gap. I agree, it tried to move somewhere around here but quickly got rejected here. So this would be the resistance. It is acting similarly on small cap as well as, but look at micro cap. It's the chart, especially the today's candle is much better, right? So overall the general market is again almost tried to reach this support level. So this is the thing we have already expected, that after this severe fall, market would definitely try to reach this level. Now it is interesting to watch whether the market would respect these levels. Ideally, in a good case scenario, the market should consolidate here for a few days and then break out. Or usually, what happens is the market quickly reverse back. So that's what usually happens. Now let's go with the sectoral charts. You can see banks are trying to recover here. There was a severe fall from almost this level, right? It was a continuous fall of almost 7% in Bank Nifty. Especially if you look at PSU Bank Index, they have been acting very strong, especially the recovery. You can see here, right? There was a 4%, 2%, and today another 3.5%. So almost 8 9% of recovery happened in the PSU banks and it has closed above this level. It's a good sign. But again, I'm little bit conscious here. I would be seeing whether this would again start a new leg of downside. If you look at IT, it has been fairly flat. The results are not yet out. Many results needs to come out. Let's see how this would be interesting to watch. IT auto has been in sideways, nothing much happening. At least that's the thing I'm talking about. It needs to consolidate somewhere around here. Then we can, then the direction either on the upside or on the lower side, it would be very strong. Real estate, see, I don't like this candle again. There was a quick recovery. In fact, it has tested this level, but see, even from the top of the day, the market, especially the reality index, is down 3% from the highs of the day. In fact, it has closed below its open. That's why I'm a bit hesitant. It means that reality has lost its charm. It's a major reversal candle in the reality. Pharma is hanging at its support levels. Interesting to watch. If it breaks these support levels, we know that there would be another series of selling. Coming to infra or FMCG, nothing major here. FMCG is again made a new low here. It is becoming weaker and weaker. This was the thing. See, this is the candle I was talking about. When it closes or touches this level, it ideally needs to close. If it going back, this might same thing repeat in other spaces too. So now let's start with our daily analysis. Reliance is trying to move up. It's a good thing. It is the thing. Major weight in Nifty 50 and Nifty 100, right? It needs to be very strong, but as of now, the stock is currently in the sideways trend. TCS is still well within this gap, right? It is overall trading within this range. It's a healthy sign as of now for TCS. HDFC, it isn't recovering as good as PSU banks. It means that the expectations on HDFC bank results are much less, I guess. Bharti Airtel tried to move up today, even the closing, but again, you know that this is a long consolidation. If the stock breaks above this level, this would be the next level I would be watching very crucially. Even if it closes above this, that means that Bharti Airtel is acting very well. ICICI is similar to HDFC, nothing interesting. Infosys, the results need to come out yet. I guess this the trading view indicator it is usually wrong. So let's see whether the results are today or coming in this week. Once the results are out, the price would be seen. SBI to try to move up again. Look at the closing here. It is very weak candle, right? I think now you are understanding the pattern. Whenever there are strong candles, look at here. This one and this one. It is a very strong candle, right? Quickly followed up by very strong candles. But look at here. It tried to move up, but the closing was very weak. That's what I'm talking about. ITC sliding down, not interesting. Hindustan Unilever, I'm a little bit worried here because I would see. I can draw a line somewhere around here. You can see this would be acting as a support level right now. Let's see how it performs. Same LIC too, you are seeing a common pattern, right? It has broken down here and almost reached this 860 level and coming down. So that's what I'm little bit conscious here. This is the time in the market. The direction would be decided. HCL Tech, it has become weaker. It is going down strongly. Strong follow through. This was a very bad result, I guess. L&T, nothing interesting. Sun Pharma too, just like the pharma index, it is holding up. Bajaj Finance tightening up here. Let's wait and see how this performs. Interesting to watch. NTPC too, it has slowed down a little bit, right? These two were back to back stronger candles today. It was a little bit weak candle. So, will be interesting to watch these names because almost all the stocks are reaching their previous support zones. Look at Axis, it is not even trying it. It means that Axis is much weaker. Maruti, in fact, wow. I think this has broken out. Yesterday I've told you, right? This is the candle, I won't be worrying. So today the stock immediately pushed back up higher. So that is a good sign. As of now, Maruti is looking good. It is acting very well. So interesting to watch, especially the Maruti stock. Kotak Mahindra, nothing interesting here. It needs to break this level. Let's see how this turns out. Mahindra and Mahindra becoming weaker. Next comes ONGC. Again, getting tighter and tighter. You are seeing a little triangle here, right? Again, a lot of geometrical shapes. I know it might be a little bit scary, but see, this is the consolidation. It is getting tighter and tighter. Let's see whether it breaks down or breaks out. Tata Motor, nothing interesting. Ultratech still hanging at this level, trying to move up, but again got pushed down. Adani, I'm been telling you same thing, right? Always it comes to this level and gets rejected here. Power Grid too, nothing interesting. Titan, no trend or direction here. Bajaj Auto still hanging at its supports level. Adani Ports, nothing interesting here. Same story. It has opened up somewhere around here. Tried to move up a little bit, but look at the closing. It has gave up. So that's the weakness. Usually in a bear market, what happens is the stock opens at a level and closes much below the levels. And it exactly reverse happens in a bull market. The stock sometimes opens a gap down or at a lower level, and the closing is always above the opening. That's what the usual. Although it is very logical and common sense, right? Nothing rocket science over there. Coal India too is trying. This would be the level I would be watching. Again, it has lot of overhead supply. Asian Pen still sliding down. It's very weak, not at all interesting. Wipro 2 is also sliding down, probably waiting for its result. If the result is very strong, I guess one single candle will take away all these gains. If the result is weak, it might slide down somewhere around here. Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, again, same, just like other stocks, it tried to reach its support level and it has successfully closed at it. Let's give marks for that, but will it sustain? Will it follow through in coming days? We will watch. Bajaj Finserv, I think I'm going to like this chart. It's getting better and better. The volatility is contracting. You can see it is trading within this range. The volumes are drying up too. If it breaks above this level, just like Maruti, we might see a good action here. DMart very choppy here, not at all interesting. Trent also again, this was the single probably I told you, right? Short covering. Overall, the trend looks very weak to me. This is a big reversal candle. Again, same story. Opened up here and closing almost at the lows of the days, and this would be the crucial zone. Adani Green, nothing interesting here as of now. Siemens too, just like Trent after this long selling, it is trying to move up, probably a short covering. Let's wait and see what happens. There's still nothing interesting. Adani Power trying to move up. Good thing. Maybe finally Adani Power is looking good out of all Adani stocks. But again, we know that this would be the crucial level to watch. Again, I usually ignore Adani names. You can call me biased, but I don't want such kind of volatility or a lot of news based. Look at Zomato. This is the major reversal happening here today. We thought that yesterday it has closed successfully about this 240 level. It's a good thing, and today it has almost tested this level, right? This is where the breakdown has happened. Almost it reached 262. From that point, the stock was down another 8% today. That's a major reversal happened in the stock today. That's what I usually worry about with such market conditions. Even Nestle is also becoming weaker and weaker. See, it is already at its low time, but again, it's going lower. I was see nothing interesting here, just taking some rest. Bharat Electronics try to move up, good thing. Let's see how it goes. Varun Beverages, nothing interesting. Geo, leave it. It has a lot of supply to catch. Probably the coming earnings need to push the stock higher. DLF2, just like Zomato stock, right? It tried all the way to this previous support zone and got quickly rejected. That's what usually happens. Tata Steel, nothing interesting. Vedanta is going up, good thing. In fact, it is much stronger than Tata Steel. You can simply see the Tata Steel is somewhere at the bottom of the chart, whereas Vedanta is still at the middle section of the chart. That implies that Vedanta has much lesser selling. Grasim, nothing interesting here, needs some more time. IRFC again up 4%, but again, you know that I'm little bit skeptical about the railway stocks because as budget is coming up, there could be some form of speculation. But again, if the budget there is no news about railway stocks, then these stocks would correct a lot. LTIM again waiting for its result, I guess, not yet out. So let's wait for results, especially LTIM. Even Indigo, look at it, same again testing these support levels. Let's see whether it would sustain there or not. Tech Mahindra to same, all the IT stocks are literally waiting for their results. SBI Life, a good price action today. We have been seeing that this tight test was a very good, and in fact it looked like a little breakout, but yesterday it was a down. But look at here today, very strong candle, strong up move. Looks like SBI Life has formed a bottom. We can confirm it. The price is already confirming now. The bottom is formed, but whether the reversal would happen immediately or it would take time, we will wait for few more sessions. Pidilite is getting weaker and weaker. You are noticing, right? It is slowly sliding down, slowly sliding down. Probably this would be the level. Okay, already it is at the crucial support level. Oh, interesting to watch. If Pidilite breaks again, that would turn the sentiment bad, right? ABB is trying to move up, trying to come cover this kind of selling. Divi Slab as of now sideways. HDFC Life, see, it is actually the top gainer of the Nifty 100. The results were out, I guess. Just with the candle, we can see that the results and expectations from the management is usually high. The stock is up 8%. Very strong volumes. It's been a very long time the stock had such volumes. Almost after this day in 13th June, the stock is having some similar kind of volumes. Almost HVQ. It means that highest volumes in the quarter. Good price action. But let's wait and see because the same thing happened on the DMART too, right? So let's wait. Let it consolidate somewhere around here. Let it break this 660 today, the high of the day. Then we can think of something. Hindalco again, just like another stock testing these support levels. PFC, interesting, right? Again, it too had almost moved up 13-14% because the fall was also very severe. But the candles are getting weaker and weaker. I don't want that to happen. So I'm trying. I have put an alert somewhere around here because if it goes below this level, probably I am thinking to short it because this would be the next leg, and I would keep my stop loss somewhere around this 440 level. Britannia again becoming weaker. FMCG is not looking good. Ambuja Cement is also up 4%. Good volumes, gap up. Let's wait and see how this turns out. Gale, nothing interesting here. Tata Power too. Already looks like a reversal, right? Tata Power. So let's just not conclude it. Let's conclude it with one of the 4-5 sessions of price action. REC much weaker than PFC. Same kind of story got rejected here, going down now. Motherson Sumi, same story kind of thing, right? You are now noticing the little patterns. BPCL did not even attempt to reach this level. That itself speaks that BPCL is one of the weaker names. Godrej Consumer Property got rejected here, going down. Let's see whether it would consolidate here and go down again. Eicher Motors to same reversal kind of candles. You are seeing a lot of reversal kind of candles because the momentum has a little bit decreased. That's what it is reflecting. Same story, Bank of Baroda to all the PSU, you will be seeing the same. It has tested this level. Let's wait and watch. Shipla, nothing interesting here. JSW Energy also trying to move up. As of now, the steam is not yet over because it has literally corrected 18-20%. The stock is now just 10%. So 50% is retraced. Let's wait and see how it goes. TVS Motor, same thing. Tried to have a good closing. I would be satisfied with that. Torrent Pharma, I told you this was breakdown and it is going down. It is getting weaker and weaker. Pharma is not looking good. Sriram Finance consolidating here. Let's see for few more sessions. Chola to same like Sriram Finance consolidating there. Bajaj Holding also same consolidating. Adani Energy Solution just again got rejected here, right? It needs to close above this line. Punjab National Bank, see, look at here, same story is happening, right? It has moved up. So that's why I've told you, PSU banks, are they ready for the recovery or they are just going to reverse? Dr. Reddy is a big breakdown, I would call it, because it always acted stronger. But today, look at here, it was a major sell off. But again, the volumes are very low volume. So interesting. At least as of now, we can just drag this trend line here. Probably it might take some support around this trend line. Let's see. As of now, the stock has become weaker. United Spirits not looking good. Low that too. Again, try to move up, but very weak, right? I prove after the HDFC Life, even some there was some buzz in the iPro too. But again, let's wait for its result. Then it would be decided. Havels, I guess today it was a result day, hence there was some buzz. We will see the complete action tomorrow, how it goes. Bosch tightening up, but direction is not sure. As of now, it is still weak. It is going down. Apollo Hospitals, nothing interesting. Zydus again, same old consolidation. Hero Motocorp always disappoints. Always, it is very negativity there is around this stock. Always, institutions are selling. Naukri finally having some kind of recovery because it was a major sell off, almost 21% of sell off. So let it recover at least another 5-6% somewhere around here. Maybe we can see then. Tata Consumer, we thought Godrej also same thing happened, right? Godrej Consumer and Tata Consumer product. They got rejected somewhere here and heading down. Dabur, nothing interesting here happening. It is still in this sideways within this channel or this range. General Lombard, nothing interesting. Zindal Steel, very choppy name. Let's ignore. Sri Cement, same thing happening here. All the entire theme of the day. Canara Bank, actually, it is acting well as of now, but again, this would be the major. Let's see whether it would reverse or not. Same with Union Bank. I have put an alert here, right? Whether already the stock has touched this level and is coming down. So, would it reverse and go down, or would it consolidate here and break out? It would be interesting to watch. IndusInd, nothing interesting here. Adani Total Gas to same sideways or downtrend, long term downtrend, right? NHPC too trying to come back here. It is taking some rest. BHEL, a good candle. See, yesterday I've told you that NHPC is recovering very quickly while BHEL is not. So it is taking some time. So even now today BHEL is up 4%. Let's see whether this support would be respected. It would be acting as resistance, obviously. So interesting to watch. IRCTC, nothing, very dull stock, sideways. So I think we have finished our 100 stock analysis. Now we are assuming, right? The entire theme of the day, I can summarize it. It is very evident on the Nifty Junior. You can see here, right? All the stocks tried to move up, but the closing was very weak, almost at the opening. So that's the theme happening here right now. So stay tuned. We will analyze a few more days and then we can decide a direction. As of now, the market is in no trade zone. So I hope that you loved my analysis. See you tomorrow. Thank you.